K from the Samantha K Experience, and we're back again with another episode about Lore Olympus. So good that we had to do it a second time. As promised, I brought back my special friend and wonderful webcomic reader. As much as I love this girl,
Love you too, hon. Hi, you guys. This is Abby once again, owner of Bootstrap Company. Check me out if you want any fashion stuff. But we gotta get into this book. So we gotta get into part two. Because so far, this book has some bit of haterades.
yeah.
Is this me?
I honestly, I've watched a few episodes, a few videos about this show, and a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about Lore Olympus. And I mean, people are entitled to their opinion.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably shocked about that though.
Yeah, well, some of the things that they said, I think does make some sense, but others are just kind of like,
Well, let's see. Let's go down the list. What's one thing that stands out what you heard so far?
The age gap is a huge problem for people.
Can we just acknowledge the fact that this has not been new in life?
I mean,
People has been dating people that's not around their age, and let's be realistic, you guys. None of you guys are gonna date somebody who's 200 years old or 1,000. Let's be real. Why do people stress on it?
if we're lucky to live that long.
Exactly. But like, let's be realistic. This is a comic. Like, this is a graphic novel. You know what I mean? Of
Yeah.
two people that, come on. Like, I know probably she's like 19, right?
She started off as 19. She's now 20 in the comics.
Okay, and now what he was talking about? This guy's how old is he?
Like 2,000 plus. I mean, he don't even remember how old he is.
Oh my god. But let's be realistic though.
Yeah.
In real life, yes, that's kind of not, in some people's eyes, not acceptable. But there's
Yeah.
ones that will date an older person, female or male. You know what I mean? Of
Yes.
their choose of liking. Technically, to be honest, the game has changed because you have seen individuals who marry twice their age and they successfully are happily together.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it's, for us, it's like, whoa, you're dating your daughter, you're dating your son, but who is I to judge?
True.
We don't know the circumstances.
Well, that's a different story because that's incest. But
That is true.
what we're talking about
But
is like,
she's legal. They legal. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's the thing that I think I was like, huh? Like,
It would be understandable if it was like 17, like, oh, okay,
Thank you.
16.
Yes.
But we're talking about a grown lady that goes to college and
Yes.
is pursuing her career as well. And then you told this man who got it together.
Yeah.
So he's going to really take care of her.
But is it the problem that it seems because he has so much maturity? I think the problem is with people that they feel that because she's 19, she has such a childlike innocence to her. So she's obviously not in the, I don't want to say the right frame of mind to be in a relationship with him, but she's obviously doesn't know certain concepts. So it's like, here you have this guy who's experienced, and then you have her who's not experienced, don't know nothing about nothing. And then the two meet, like, people are like, what do they have in common?
Well, that's the thing. We can't judge these days. We have met people of that age who are mature.
Yeah.
Compared to an individual
That's true.
who should be mature. We can't judge someone who's 19 and she don't got it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have people who has to grow up because of the position they're in their lifetime. So in this circumstances, people can't quick to be judgmental on the age. We don't know how the backstory of each person. We
Yeah.
gotta, people, we're 20, 21. Be more open-minded. You know what I mean? And please, it's their business who they should love. You know what I mean? No matter what's their age. You know what I mean? Let them deal what they have to deal with. Who are you to talk about? That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
Who else? You know. Yeah.
I mean, like, I hear what you're saying, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. 'Cause I wanna be like on both sides of the spectrum.
I agree. Once again, they have their own opinion, but don't bash the whole situation either.
Yeah, like they said that they stopped reading it because they felt some type of way about it, and I'm like, why would you stop reading the comic because of, like, they couldn't get past the age gap, and they said
What's the next one we're gonna talk about? What's the next one we got? They mentioned.
it was the whole way how she dresses.
Wow. Okay.
Because it says that she dresses, a lot of times there are moments where her body was accentuated for no reason.
Okay, so we're gonna pause right there. In any of the comments, if we're coming for Persephone,
Yes.
we gotta come for Myth. Because Myth is out here not wearing what?
The first shot we seen her, she was butt naked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm confused that people are coming after Persephone, who basically would have shorts and a tank top to go do grass work. Like, I'm confused. And we're calling that inappropriate.
Do you remember the top, the
Shorty
outfit?
ain't had no laundry compared to Myth. I can't. But continue, bro.
You know the outfit she wore? There was an outfit she wore that had like, it's a wraparound. See, you're in the fashion industry, so you know better how to pronounce it.
Like a bustier.
It wasn't a bustier. It was a one piece, but it accentuated her breast, and it was like it tied around her neck. It's like a halter dress. There you go. It's a halter dress. And he sees her, and he's like, oh my god! Like in his head, he's like, he kind of comes off like a teenager in a sense where he sees something. He's like, oh god, I gotta,
Yeah.
So I think it's another thing that's the problem, because they said that he tends to look at her like a sexual possession in a sense.
Okay.
But I'm like, if he's attracted to her, aren't there men who, I'm not saying this is all men, but if they're attracted to a woman, don't they usually think about sometimes what it would be like to sleep with a woman?
Preach.
And some women who look at a man and be like, oh, I wouldn't mind, having a couple of rounds with him. Or something like that. So I'm kind of wondering myself on that.
To be honest, no, I love it. I actually do. It makes the conversation so real.
Yo,
I do love it, but
like I'm already okay.
To answer that, to be honest with you, I feel like we need to be mature in the situation, because we're not talking about a man who's gonna go and grab her in a way that can lead to sexuality, but he's real patient. He's getting to know her, and I feel like with this whole concept of the dress that Persephone, because we're targeting this person compared to the other people that we saw in the book who should be targeted, but we're going to talk about this person. I feel like he is any man who sees something they're attracted to, that the way he's acting is properly in some people's eyes normal, and some others that thinks that's normal.
Yeah.
He's not out here taking pictures of her. He's not out here stalking her. He ain't doing the most. He just see a pretty person, a pretty lady, and want to pursue better. And he's doing the correct way. So the ones who are basically giving their opinion and giving it too much of a thought, it's not that deep. Fall back. Look at the book carefully, because you look at it, Persephone does carry herself pretty well compared to other characters that's in the book. That you look like okay, and y'all should not gonna bash other people. They look okay, kind of decent too. We're not gonna bash that, because when spoiler alert, when Myth went to the club, with her friend, and remember when she was going through her depression, of course she going through her whole breakup. She had a TikTok and stuff, and even with that, it's like, oh no, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, no one's coming for her.
True.
Persephone, you look at her, she's starting to be out on her body parts, but we have not catched an episode where she's out here showing just her breast or showing just a certain look.
Yeah, I think there was a flashback when she talked about, it was mentioned that how Hermes used to bathe with her naked all the time, so it wasn't a thing for her. But I think I could kind of understand where they're coming from, like, oh, okay, well, why did she seem to be sexualized at certain times when it's not really necessary?
Well, sometimes they're innocent. Let's be real. I think a lot of people fail to forget, and I think this is something that we should also talk about. We have individuals to this day, females, who has a mindset that is young, and their mind is okay, but no one educate them saying, hey, this don't look appropriate. How would they know what their actions are?
True.
Like I said before, I think I have mentioned someone I know that I went to actually one of her classes. And remember when I was telling you before how she had a whole lesson plan about sexual harassment? you're talking about 12-year-old boys
Yes.
and girls in there. And the first thing she told me was it'd be messed up for him or her to get arrested at 25, not knowing what they did is sexual harassment.
Exactly.
It's all about how you educate them, that they will know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Show them the motive. I think that she's just too free because once again, looking through her background, she did everything she wanted when she was with her mom. And remember, there was no exposure of men that much where she comes from. So in her mind, she's thinking, I'm gonna hold your hand, I'm gonna hug you, this and that. Not realizing, no, there's a time and place that you should be doing this. You know, not everybody will receive a hug. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So she's doing things innocently because she thinks everything's okay. Come on, she hold hands with Hades, and it was in the beginning it was nothing because there was a moment where they hold hands, and he's the only one catching like, oh my God, he's all happy about me. She's like,
but then they realize.
they realize that, oh, okay, her mind should, oh snap, I didn't realize. It's just that she explained herself. Back at home, that's what we do. And be honest, that's actually similar to the name.
Yeah.
In some cultures, they actually hold hands.
Yes, that's true.
I have seen a brother and sister hold hands, and they're adults. And you like, whoa. And not just like, whoa. And you see two females, all the time people thinking, oh my God, they're together. No, that's what they do it culturally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's really not. People need to stop looking into this book too much. I'm just saying, but continue the next topic that was mentioned.
Okay, so the next topic I think they talked about was how her mother is portrayed. She sometimes comes off as a villain, like they villainize Demeter a lot, and I think because of the fact that, well, they're basing it off of I guess maybe Greek mythology because of the way how she responded to everything. But I guess you could understand in the Greek mythology, her daughter did get kidnapped, and she's dealing with the fallout and the loss of her child. So I don't know how we get here in this conversation. So I think that's one of the major things about that is the fact that they feel like she's villainized for no reason.
Well, in my respectful opinion, because I gotta say that.
It is very respectful to her. It's very respectful.
Why do we care about Greek mythology if the author is just using the character's behavior but turning into her way of story? I need people just to stop and realize, if you look at even the title of this book, it don't say Greek mythology, it don't say Persephone and Hades. It says what it says, and what it says?
Lore Olympus.
Exactly. So you already know off the bat, what she did was she took the names and characteristics of what is taught in Greek mythology of each person and made it her own version of the story.
Yes.
I need people to start seeing the way this person did this book. She did it her way of the story. Many people think Zeus and his wife don't belong together. She may do damage. No, she only did what she used the characteristics of Zeus and used their name and made it her way. Secondly, when you own a business, personal experience,
Yes.
when you are going to take something that's not yours, the next big thing you have to do is change it up.
Yes.
Because you don't want to be the one making a whole, because you copy someone else's work. We fail to forget that not only that happens in the fashion industry, it also happens in books and also stories. But probably in her mind, she probably thought, okay, if I take the story about each person from Greek mythology, I know it's going to be the same concept. Because someone who's an expert on this will criticize what I'm saying. So I got to play it smart. So if she's going to use this story or use their name, she will have to change it so she's not plagiarizing any copyright of the actual story of the Greek mythology. So she did it in her way of using the character and that because she did. I feel like the author and the ones who drew the artwork did it lovely. Did it so lovely because it's different and it's fresh. It's a really want to clarify how this author thinks because she's trying to save her pockets. She's trying to save her reputation.
Yes.
Let's be real.
Well, I do agree with you on that. I think the problem is that well, speaking of, you know what? Before I get to what I think about the situation, another thing that was raised was the artwork. I remember, I think I spoke to you about it, like how come sometimes the artwork changes up a bit. And I just wanted to get your feedback on, like, how do you feel about the artwork, because it could be kind of inconsistent. So what do you think about it?
I think, to be honest with you, I feel like us who are into the arts, who are into like the stuff that we can see, like analyze pretty well, we probably would see these small little mistakes or little things, but it's a possibility it could be done purposely. To be honest with you, because we don't know how deep the author and the illustrators thought of adding this color. We don't know what was their part of the concept to continue on. People may say, oh, there was names to fix this, or probably purposely, it's probably more to what they probably want it to be like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because one thing people don't realize, this book is not only in English. I have found out more deeper that this book is also translated in French,
Oh, wow.
Spanish, and Portuguese, I believe, Portugal, yeah. If you look it up, this book has gotten popular because I have seen it in a Spanish version. Yeah, so it's even if we got the copy, it's a possibility when they make copies for us, they probably the color kept probably changing. That's a color copy. What I'm talking about. We don't know how they did it for America and stuff. So I think another thing, a fun fact, I'm not going to be surprised. This book came from originally from Greek or wherever she's from, and it translates to us. We have to always understand that. So when it comes to the artwork, to be honest, it's not much of a bother. It's just that, and then we don't know what the author and illustration was trying to pursue from that part. So that's the best answer I can probably give for that. But to be honest, it's not. To me, it's really good, no matter what. I like the colors. I don't know why they're colorful, but it makes it so much better because you get the. I feel like the colors identify their mood, and they do it very lovely.
I think I agree. I agree with you. I think that the colors, it makes things look very vibrant. I know we talked about this in the first time we sat down.
We're gonna bring it up again.
We're gonna bring it up again, girl. We're gonna bring it up again.
We have to give them credit. Their artwork, the message is really good. And they say, depending on our mood, it does show by through color.
That's
so
true.
let's be real.
That's true.
It does say that.
Now, let me ask you a question now.
Okay.
I think we touched base on this in the previous episode, but what do you feel that Hades is a good fit for Persephone?
That question is really, really good to answer because I never really thought about it. I would say this. I feel like they're still learning from each other, and they relate in so many levels, especially when it comes to their self-esteem. And when I say fit comes with growth. So with them, if they continue on growing to be better, I would say yes. I feel like they could pursue a proper relationship even more. Because I think that's what the artist is going for. Why did he really kidnap her in the original story? What was his concept? He probably never. And then listen, she could have left. Yeah, I mean, she could have left if she got kidnapped. Whatever the possibility. I feel like the way Persephone, if she is like the way it is brought in the comic or brought in the graphic novel, she's a strong woman.
Yeah.
She could have planned to get out from the original story of the Greek mythology. You know what I mean?
Well,
if that's, I'm assuming if there more, because I don't believe.
Yeah, there was more to it. There was
more to it.
So she couldn't really leave.
Oh, she couldn't leave.
No.
But was she unhappy? Did she learn to accept
some
it?
places said that she was unhappy. Some places said that she learned to love him.
Oh wow.
So
it just like, to be honest, doesn't it remind me of the story of the Beauty and the Beast?
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of so much of that concept.
Yeah.
Where eventually they learn to love. No, that you're not. People do not kidnap people. That's not how you.
No, we
this
don't
is
do
not.
that.
We don't do that in real life. You will get shot
And
up.
you definitely don't catfish them into loving you. either.
Exactly. You will go to jail. But I'm just saying. These are stories that you be like, oh snap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to be honest, I feel like.
I want to drink mine faster than yours.
Oh yeah, you guys were drinking wine.
Yeah.
It sets the mood. Right. We at this awesome fun fact. We at in Brooklyn, in this awesome cafe called Cafe Chili or Chills, I believe.
I can't remember.
But it's so good. It's such a place to just have your interviews and stuff.
And unwind. With some wine.
And some wine. But we're all good. We all good. But what's your perspective about them? What you think? I'm gonna reverse the question to you.
I think. I think in time. Honestly, I think in time they can work it out. Like I think the more time that they spend with each other, they'll get to a place where they will accept each other for who they are.
Yeah.
I don't really understand why people are so quick to think that it's an inappropriate relationship because, I mean, he has urges too and she has urges, but it's the fact that, you know, I guess because he has more experience, he's able to put a stop to it and then be like, listen, this is not the right time, we're not ready for this. And so he's respectful of not only her, but of himself and both of them on the whole to not know that if they do this, it'll be a mistake for right now. So he's getting to a stage where he appreciates her.
Yeah.
I think he already appreciated her from the beginning, but I think it was just more or less that he finally understands that this is somebody that he could probably be with. You know, it's gonna take some time.
Yeah. I totally agree with you saying 100%. Like I feel like when it comes to love is patient. Yeah, I mean love is really, really patient.
And understanding.
Preach. Because I feel like nothing when it comes to love is something should be taken for granted.
Yes.
If you got something real in front of you, you take your time with it, you study it, then you love it.
Yes.
You give your all. And I feel like that's what's going on with him. He's giving himself something.
Yes. But he's just been through a breakup and
That too.
a hurtful breakup.
We got to forget about her. She a plant right now, but it's okay. Spoiler alert.
we gave them like 50 spoiler alerts the last time.
Go read the book.
I'm trying to be nice to them, right? I'm trying to be nice to everybody. Can't keep giving them too much spoilers. But yeah, I think, I honestly think that with time that I could see them getting together. Somebody also brought up something.
Ooh, another negative. Oh man.
Yes.
These videos are something else.
I mean, they do offer a different side to the story, to the Lore Olympus.
You know, I'm gonna give my personal feedback with theirs. But okay, we're gonna leave that to the end.
The reason why I asked you that question about do you think that he's a good fit for Persephone is because people have said, well, how can he be a good fit to her when the other person he has to compare to is Apollo?
Oh, wow.
So it's like, what does Hades do to be considered a good guy as opposed to Apollo?
Apollo. Who compared that trash? Like,
I mean,
wait. Someone actually did a video about.
Well, they were comparing. They were like, well, look what our other option is. It's like they're not really giving us any feeling that why he should be with her as opposed to a guy like Apollo who you know, it's like you got him, but then you got this other one. Like, what does Hades have to show us that he's a good guy?
Well, Haley got compassion. Apollo's very cocky for some reason. I feel like, to be honest with you, Apollo has a plan. Spoiler alert, you guys. If you read this book, there is an episode that someone does pop up in his life and asks him, how is my future what? Daughter-in-law. And that was actually a 360 in that book. So I feel like, and then he also went ahead to push a whole marriage. Like, you guys, like, I feel like Apollo's planning something else that we don't know. I don't think he really cared about Persephone. But how would that person know if they start reading the book? So it's like, at the end of the day, they have to understand there's more to the story. You see, be open-minded.
You know what? I'm gonna take a break on that and we'll be right back, guys.
No problem.
All right, and we're back. All right.
Woo! We had some really, really good corners of, this conversation, because I'm surprised they got haters. But like my favorite quote I say for my business partners, the higher you go, you are gonna build haters. So when you more success, that's all that happens, You just show them kindness.
I mean, you're right. But I mean, like we said, like people are entitled to their opinion. So I don't really consider them to be
haters.
Yeah, I don't consider them to be haters. It's just like people have differences of opinion. So
I mean, like, you make a whole video about it. I mean, it takes time to put a video together to talk about your opinion about this book.
You're right. I mean, it was like over an hour of us talking about Lore Olympus the first time. But I mean,
people like to hear this.
I mean, yeah, like it's
and that's good. Keep it up, you guys.
It's juicy. It's a juicy thing, I love it.
Yeah, we do.
Persephone. I mean, but I don't know. I just feel like when you compare, I feel like it's not really fair to compare Apollo to Hades because, quite frankly, I mean, they're both different people, and not only that, there's differences that they noticed. Well, there were similarities that they noticed, like how they adjust their glasses, to even the way how Apollo like held Persephone as opposed to Aries. Oh God, I said Aries. Ooh,
Fall back.
Sorry.
So that one.
That was a flub, guys. I meant to say Hades, not Aries. But I mean,
you better than me. I don't even know none of these people's names. I mean, this situation,
but the thing is, I feel like it's an injustice to compare him to Apollo. Just because of the fact that what Apollo did and what he stands for.
Yes, I love the word injustice.
Injustice, yeah. He did an injustice to Persephone.
Yeah.
And
I'm surprised they actually put that as a concern. That's crazy. I don't think I put Apollo with Zeus. I mean, yeah, Zeus actually.
because they're both purple.
Race? No, I'm joking.
Nah, I'm not trying to be racist, no, guys.
How can you be racist? They even got race in
I mean, well,
I don't know. They're all different colors.
I don't know. I don't think we've met green characters before.
Nah, a lot of them, but there's green.
There's green, and there's the her study buddy and his roommate, the one that he. Eye.
Yes. We don't know what type of characteristics they are, what color they are, but it is what it is.
Have we seen Orange? We haven't seen Orange, right?
Yes, we have. Zeus' wife's son that we didn't know about. Oh, spoiler alert.
Hephaestus?
Yes, he was orange.
He was orange? Why don't I remember
like
that?
Like a reddish orange.
Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go back and read that then.
Yes, his color is reddish orange.
Aww.
He's not red, he's like a reddish orange.
Yeah. I feel bad for him.
Why? Okay, first question about him. If we're gonna put in the subject.
Yeah.
Why is he that way? Is that something part from the Greek mythology that they mentioned why he's in pieces? Why?
He's actually described as very ugly and
why? That's so messed up.
Just how he is. I guess he was born a certain way, and he also is looked down and treated upon differently than other gods. And in Greek mythology, he's actually married to Aphrodite.
But look at that, he's married though.
But he steps out on she steps out on him with Aries.
Wow. So in the book, you guys, they don't really give you that much feedback. But in the book, the way he's demeaned is he's very a person who has a disability.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you realize he didn't have much his legs, so I think his hand, it like he came from war or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of just that's really messed up.
Yeah.
That's was included in the writing of Greek mythology.
He's like a broken character.
A broken character. That could mean so many levels of today of us feeling depressed, broken. Example of many individuals who maybe lost a body part or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's very messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look how mom's still there for him.
Yeah, she's still there. Still cares for him.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
That
look
shows
at him.
mom's love.
Doesn't look at him any different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. So to let the ones, my personal opinion about these videos.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who gives their personal opinion about this book, like Sam has said, you have every every opinion of how you feel, and you have every entitled. But my whole thing is that please more do your research. Please more be more open-minded. See where the author is leading to the writing, because 99% of the time what we think, because you don't know much of it, sometimes it comes out the more you read about it. If you personally don't like the book, then so be it. That's cool too. There's other books that you may like. If you strongly believe that the author should stick with the original story, hey, if that's what you're trying to go for, then so be it. But I just kind of feel like we have to give the author credit for making this book and making it so understandable, because someone like me who do not believe much of Greek mythology, just reading this book, I'm getting to know the characteristics of each person, what they actually do, if I was take a time and place to read about Greek mythology. So I appreciate the fact that she changed up the game on the readers for us to understand it.
Yeah. And I agree with Abby here. I mean, I know you guys gonna be like, well, Sam, you always agree with Abby, but to be honest with you, to keep it 100, I do agree that, it's one thing to say you don't like Lore Olympus, and you're welcome to have your reservations or dislikes about it, but and that's totally fine. But I think for us personally, I think there are plenty of good things about it, that I can understand where you guys are coming from with some of the themes of Lore Olympus that people might feel uncomfortable about. Like the age gap and so on and so forth. But I do feel like certain things like that, I feel like it kind of takes away from actually sitting down and enjoying the comic itself. So I don't think that Rachel went and decided to make Persephone like this huge age gap between her and Hades a major thing. But I think it does emphasize the childlike qualities that Persephone has. So in a sense that yes, she may not be a child like maybe 17 or 16 years old, but she still has childlike qualities about her, because she's still new to everything pretty much, because she's been under her mother for this whole time. She hasn't had the chance to actually branch out and be on her own. This is the first time she's actually free to do what she would like to do. So you have to keep that also in mind as well. This is not like a 12-year-old girl in love with a 30-year-old man or something like that, or a 30-year-old man in love with a 12-year-old girl. She's still an adult, regardless of how her personality is. She's still an adult, and she's of age to make certain decisions for herself, or decisions period for herself. So we're gonna take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think she set out to harm anybody. I just think she just wanted to do her own telling of of the story, and actually change it up a bit because the original story is pretty bad.
Yeah.
In Greek mythology, there are cousins and sisters and brothers married to each other. I mean, all intents and purposes, Zeus and Hera are brother and sister in Greek mythology. So he cheats on her left and right with all of these people. Like, so it's really hard to like, you know, take some material like that and then change it to make it your own. So I give her a lot of credit for that.
Facts. Yeah, that's how we gotta repeat the ones who feel strongly about this book. See it as she did not copyright the original story because she didn't want to get sued.
Well, it'd be hard for her to sue the person because this Greek thing has been years and years
now.
and years.
And look how many people have probably used a comic with the original story. She probably will make something unique. She's like, we switch this up. And I love how she, like I said before, I love the fact that she used the characteristic and used their name. So
Yes.
definitely that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Persephone was always viewed as a beautiful person to begin with,
Yes.
so it wasn't like that was not, true. And I guess he was viewed as somewhat of I don't know if he was considered handsome. I really don't remember, but now you're making me want to go back and think and read some of the mythology.
And you know what's so crazy too? Spoiler alert, we still forget that Hades' mother looks like Persephone.
Oh snap! She is what, pink?
She's
Pinkish?
pink like her. People forget that they love their mama, and some people would like to marry somebody that symbolizes some characteristics about their mom. We forget about that too. You know, in the book, you guys. I don't know about the original story. I'm talking about the book that I'm reading.
Yeah, there's like a lot of underlying issues in this book that we still haven't yet to uncover, guys.
And we're waiting for it to uncover. Can't wait.
Yes, there's a lot, guys. Oh my goodness. So anything else you want to say, Abby, before we head on out?
Just want to say apologies to anyone that feel like I called them a haterade because they gave a personal opinion. You're right, Sam. They shouldn't be called haterade. They allowed their own opinion. So just want to say I'm sorry about that. But more importantly, for the fans who are agreeable to this book, continue reading it. See the growth, because we fail to forget that Persephone, when she first started and how she is now, I have seen a lot of built up maturity. She has built up a lot of maturity, especially with the situation she's going through now with the case. So definitely, it's a book of self-growth. So definitely, it's something just to continue on to see what happens next.
Oh yeah.
That'll be my final word.
All right, guys.
What about you, Sam?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody really hating. I think, for me, I just think that people agree to disagree. Like, there's some people that just don't like the comic, and there's some people that do. Like, to each their own. I say for those, similar to what Abby said, if those of you who still consider yourself fans and enjoy reading the comic, then you're free to do so. And just, stick it out as much as you can. I'll never tell nobody to stop reading anything if you so choose. For those of you who don't like it anymore, I feel like maybe you guys should just give it another chance or something, or view it try to look at it from a different perspective. I mean, I could see why some things be a little jarring, supposedly, but it's not gonna deter me from stopping from reading it, So
I totally agree with what you said. I just kind of feel like, once again, fans and anyone who does not know about this book, about to check it out, I strongly believe this book is for 18 and up.
18 and up, yes.
It should be given to mature, because there was a podcast that someone mentioned that her sister, who's younger, was reading this book, and I felt like because of what she had commented is because what her younger sister was reading. I strongly believe that the reason why you felt that way is because there's certain topics that it's not relatable to you, or it's not relatable to your younger sister. It's probably something that it's for an adult crowd. So I feel like that's one thing we also have to respect, that this book is more of an understanding where you be like, okay, mature about it, understand it. The best you can. Even with young adults who are coming off maturity as well, who can't even judge that any of their album that's all. It's really how you just take it as. Take it as very mature about it.
Yeah.
But if you're young and don't get it, don't read it.
I agree. Like if you really
don't push yourself into understanding. Like, oh, what's going on?
when you're young, you shouldn't.
Yeah, it should be more mature. And once again, you guys, even for parents who are listening to it, do not assume that it's crazy. Just there's certain topics that I advise a mature crowd to.
Yes, certain topics like sexual assault.
Sexual assault. Yeah.
That's in episode 24. Try not to like look past it. It's not completely and utterly graphic. I mean, it is. I did feel slightly uncomfortable while reading it, but yeah, you guys just read it with with a grain of salt.
But I feel like to be honest, the more we say that, I feel like people are like, oh my god, how gruesome is this book? It's not even gruesome.
It's not gruesome at all.
It's not at all. It's just that there's certain things that we feel like. Just check it out, you guys, and you give us your opinion. I mean, scan through it if anything. That's if you have to. Just.
I mean,
it's really good. It's not too crazy.
Even with that, they didn't really even show anything.
No, it's not that type of level book either. Yeah, it's not that type of level book either.
I'm afraid when they actually do have sex, because if they do, if Persephone
once again, they're gonna get married. They're gonna get married.
Yes. Abby's a very strong advocate for marriage, and then
they're gonna get married, and then they're gonna figure it out afterwards.
But suppose that don't happen. I mean, things happen sometimes.
You listen, you think? I mean, actually, we can't say they can't afford. Because Haiti, I could afford my child. Haiti gonna spoil his little one.
Well,
remember that? Oh, spoiler alert! There is an episode. He has a dream. It's so beautiful. When it gets to that level for a dream, you know it's serious. Oh my God, we get those type of dreams. You know it's serious. It got you like.
I haven't had those yet.
So this is switch. So this is what you call.
That's the wine talking, guys.
Okay, you guys. So that'd be a different topic, a different day.
Oh yeah.
Check us out. I love coming to the show. Thank you, Sam, for allowing me to just be in your show. It's been a wonderful experience. Can't wait for more to come. Okay.
Yes, thank you guys. And if you can, please follow Abby, owner of Moonstruck Company. Her information is going to be in the description. Follow her on IG and Twitter as well.
Yes, Twitter.
Okay, Twitter and also
Facebook.
Yes, and Facebook as well. So follow her on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. You'll find all her information there, and I'm also going to post it up in the description of this episode. And also, again, once again, third time around, fourth time around, fifth time, infinity. Shout out to Helvin Tekka Dubs again, who does the voices for for Lore Olympus and various webcomics.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome, and I see you guys hearted my comment. The other day, I was like marking out. I was the only fangirl. I was like, yes.
Not only on Twitter, but also in where?
I believe it was on YouTube. Yes, I saw that they hearted it. So I was like, yay.
I'm so happy. Their stuff is awesome. The last one that they did for Haiti and Miss, you guys check them out. You feel the emotion.
They feel the emotion, and
they did a good job.
They really did a good job. I'm about to go home and watch part 3 of the movie.
I might call you.
Yeah, I want to watch part 3 of the movie. I usually just take the
time to watch it.
And
so
then,
good.
Yeah. I want you guys to hurry up and dub the more recent episodes of Lore Olympus.
Facts.
Because no lie, it's spicy. It's really good. Like, not to say that the other stuff isn't good, but I really need to see episode 154, whatever it is, dubbed. So, yeah. And then it's also a special shout out to Rachel Smythe again for creating Lore Olympus, and everyone on her team.
Thank you, girl.
Who worked tirelessly trying to get this stuff done. They're giving out to us fans every Sunday.
Facts. The artwork's amazing.
Yeah, and I love the colors a lot because I love blue personally, but and Hades happens to be blue, so I think I'm team Hades.
I'm a big fan of yellow lately, and because I
Hera.
Boss Lady's yellow. What?
Yeah.
Boss Lady. I can't wait for Netflix when they actually release this.
Yeah,
the future.
I heard that the Jim Henson Company is going to be doing Lore Olympus on Netflix.
Wow.
And someone said, what are they going to be, puppets? And I just was like, yo.
I can't. We got open sea. We got open sea.
I said, you know what? Y'all just hate too much. But yeah.
Said puppets. I can't.
They literally said puppets.
People still think it's probably a people thing because I have seen like people.
I don't think it'll do good as a live action. I can't picture anybody.
You remember me working in Fashion Street? I can imagine if it takes time to create an outfit. Imagine putting color with an outfit.
It would have to be like something like maybe CG color on an actor or something like that.
I can imagine color on the actual costume one. I know they'd be mad. Or now they let it dry out a bit so they can wear their outfits.
Yeah, like what's the name?
Every day, be
what's
pink
the name?
and yellow.
Zoe Saldana, who was Gamora in the MCU. She was painted green, but I think, and she has CG green on her as well. So that worked for her, but I don't know how that would translate over.
Yeah, it would work because look at that, like the let's say like the Avengers, like the actual live action, they had characters that was in green or different colors. They made it work somehow. Somehow the costume designers would be awesome to figure out the color and mix it up. We never know, but most importantly, I feel like if they're gonna do the movie, I feel like it should be like the way it should be done in the book. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Yeah.
All right, guys, you heard it all today.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, man. So, with that being said, this is Samantha K from the Samantha K Experience, and this is Abby
Moonstruck
signing off.
Bye.
Bye, guys.